Hello, my name is Rich O'Connell, and I would like to talk to you about a book. Let me ask you, when you're sitting at home relaxing and you reach for a book, what exactly is it that you are looking for? Is it something steeped in action? Maybe you're looking for something that's, say, adventurous? Or maybe romance tickles your fancy? Maybe it's something that makes you burst out laughing, or a page turn that frightens you so you cannot sleep. No? None of these? Oh, I see. Maybe you're like me. When I sit down and relax with a book, I want pure curricular genius. Something that helps me make deep connections to my classwork. A page turner that you have to be pried away from. If this is you, can I recommend The Big Picture by Dennis Littke and his assistant Samantha Grable? They have written a page turner, and this will meet the needs of everything that you are looking for. These two authors combine to give an explosive explanation on education. Both authors are credible writers, with Littke's background as the director of the Metropolitan Regional Career and Technical Center, aka the Met, in Rhode Island, and Grable is an executive assistant also at the Met, with degrees from both Brown University and the University of Connecticut. To me, this book is marvelous because it gives credence to our studies and curriculum and shares relevant points with the godfathers of backwards design, Grant Wiggins and J. McTighe. In Littke and Grable's book, they talk extensively about how students need to gain knowledge and skills in schools, where they form relationships with their peers and teachers. And these relationships are built on trust and respect. They believe that curriculum is being built not only by the administration and teachers, but by parents and students themselves. Littke and his team believe very deeply that students need to be taught skills to seek answers, and not just giving them a list of facts. This is similar to our discussions on how we as educators must look to teach the 6 facets of understanding, because, as Wiggins and McTighe put it, understanding is multidimensional and complicated. Littke uses exhibitions at his school, the Met, as a way to assess students. In exhibitions, students share and show what they have learned, vice taking a test where memorization is paramount. These exhibitions are conversations on how they learned using real-world application and outside sources to improve their outcomes. This is similar to the class discussion on authentic performance, where we look for students to take on real-world situations using judgment, innovation, and various resources when learning and understanding, which will both reign supreme in the end. One final implication that Littke and company make in their book that connects well to our curriculum studies is how poorly the standardized testing system is. It does not take into account the diverse background and different ways of learning styles that our students have. Not one of our students are standard. They are all exceptional in their own ways. Littke talks of using narratives instead of giving grades, where feedback is the true way of showing students how they can improve. This is similar to Wiggins and McTighe, where they discuss using feedback not only for the students to better themselves, but in a way to better the backward design process. I'm telling you, this book has it all and is worth every second that you spend reading it. You will be better as a parent and an educator. But if you don't believe me, here are a couple of other folks who think highly of Littke in his book. Our own Dr. Green said, "Everyone gets something out of this book." Ron Wolk, the founder of Education Week, a teacher's news publication, said, "On the other side, a progressives, channeling John Dewey, who believes that education must be personal for each student, who is encouraged to follow her or his strengths, learn through hands-on and real-world experiences, and demonstrate competence through real work. No living person has been fighting the battle more diligently and persistently than Dennis Littke, a progressive innovator and disruptor of the status quo. Mr. Littke was also named the 2020 Man of the Year in Providence. Thank you for taking your time to watch my video. I hope you liked it, and I hope you really look into the big picture. It may have the potential to open your eyes to new and relevant ideas. Hello, here is our reference page. Please take a look.